Welcome back to B&B Productions, everybody. We have not done any gun stuff in a while. Today we are looking at our ultimate suppressed 1022 build. First things first, empty. So that's all good. We built this back a while ago and been very happy with it. Extremely quiet, but as of late we've had some extraction issues. So I started looking into, this is a Brownell's upper with a Brownell's bolt in it, which both are, kind of cheap. So I started looking into changing just the extractor out and realized that that's not really worth my time, and then came upon this KIDD innovative design and went ahead and just ordered their upgraded bolt carrier. And from the looks of it, their extractor looks quite a bit sharper. We'll get it out and compare it once we get it all installed. But first things first, let's break this thing down. Ooh, we put a lot of Loctite on that guy. All right, just remove this bottom bolt. And our upper should come out. We'll have to put this, you kind of have to put the safety in the middle position, but upper should come out. Set this aside. And then it's just a matter of pushing out these two pins that hold in your trigger pack. This is a Ruger BX25 trigger pack. Been very happy with that as well. Put those in that handy dandy bin. And out comes that. Now I can't remember if I got a rubber pin instead of a steel one to keep this quieter, being it's a suppressed build. I can't remember if I got to pull that out to get the bolt. I think I do. So it's just going to be a matter of me, with this being like polyurethane, it's kind of a pain to get out. So I'm going to cut the film and we'll get that out. All right, we've got this pin started, and as you can see, normally this is just a steel pin and it pulls right out, but with this poly one, you really got to get something on it. Get it out. Now the always fun part, getting this bolt out, which we should just have to bring it to the rear, and then we'll probably have to bang it on something here. It's starting to come out. There we go. And we will go ahead and compare these two extractors. Granted, I've been shooting this one strictly suppressed. Spring pressure still looks good. And it looks like it's plenty sharp, but when I say I was having trouble extracting, I mean like can't get through a mag without an empty casing getting stuck in the chamber. So hoping that this one solves that problem. Get rid of this guy, which on this one it is captured. We also got the new charging handle and spring kit with this guy, which on this one it is not captured. So we'll see if that makes this more of a difficult process. Now would be a good time to wipe this out. All right, we got that cleaned out a little bit. I should probably take my time and do it, but I don't really want to. I'm down in my basement today and I don't really want to use chemicals down here. I think we got this figured out. So first thing I'm going to do is lube up this channel a little bit. And I think looks like we got a hole there that our new spring is going to go into. We're going to drop that in like that. And then with this kit, you get 3 springs. The red is 10% stronger. The white is going to be exactly the same as your factory spring. And then this green is 10% less, which is what I'm going to go with because my whole thought process with this build was to run range ammo and keep it subsonic with the short barrel. So I'm never running CCI mini mags out of this thing. There's no reason I would ever need a higher capacity spring. Well, this might be different than what I thought. Let's see if I can do this without launching this spring in my face. Oh. All right, trying something different here. We're gonna get this started on here. Again, the factory one is a captured spring. So we're gonna try get it in there. And that seems to be the ticket there. All right, charging handle is in. Try to keep it flat. This is always a joyous occasion installing these 1022 bolts. Something that you would think would be easy is kind of a pain in the butt. So what we have to do is we have to get this charging handle ran all the way to the back on top of that bolt. Just need to get it started somehow. Okay, we got that to the rear. If we can hold it. And I don't know if any of this is going to be in frame, because I struggle with this one on a good day. Okay, still struggling here. Oh, I'm so close though. In there. There. Okay. Hood up here, we got it. Throw some lube on that recoil spring, guide rod here. Some on the sides where this rides. If there's an easier way to do that, somebody let me know in the comments, because it is a pain in the butt every time. Then we could go ahead and put our polymer pin back in here. And again, with that polymer in there, normally you have kind of a clack clack, because this bolt comes in contact with that pin every time this bolt reciprocates. So with that being poly or rubber or whatever it's made out of, you're reducing the amount of clickety clack sound you get. So that's it for the bolt install. Now we will go ahead and just drop this back in our upper. Well, first throw our trigger back in. trigger is installed. And again, to get this back in your upper receiver, you're going to want to put this safety kind of in the middle, and it just kind of balances there. Carefully. Oop, our safety moved. Everything's just going to be a pain today. I think we got to rock it in a little bit, if I remember right. We got this tab that's got a, and we lost a trigger pin. There we go. And last, we'll just reinstall this screw. And I'm not going to Loctite it tonight. I'll take it out in the garage and Loctite it, so I'm just going to snug it up for now. I got these parts in the mail today and was just kind of excited to actually do something real quick. Again, just snugging it up. We'll Loctite it tomorrow morning. So we got the KIDD charging handle and KIDD upgraded bolt, and I'm hoping that this thing doesn't have any more extraction issues. I'm not seeing anything crazy with this Brownell's bolt, which ran fine for a while. I only recently started having pretty consistent extraction issues. Either way, with the reduced power spring and the upgraded bolt, I'm hoping this thing cycles. Like I said, I built it to run range ammo subsonic. I think I got like a 3.5-inch barrel on this, and most range ammo ends up being subsonic through the suppressed build, which has been really fun to teach kids to shoot, and anybody who's into guns usually has a good time with this thing. So we will get it out on the range and see how it functions. Hopefully that resolves the issue. Thanks for tuning in to B&B Productions, and we'll see you next time.